I'm the proud parent of 4 distinguished Rashi alumni, 4 smart, powerful teenage daughters. And those young women inspire me every day, and I know they got those enduring Jewish values at the Rashi School. Math, science, critical thinking, the kind of wisdom that they'll need to actually make their vision for a world overflowing with justice real in the world.
I think what our values do at Rashi is give us the framework for not the what we do, but the why and how we do it.
Just recently we had a lesson where we were talking about the roots of democracy and how it all got started back in Athens, and we ended up having a discussion about current events. The science fairs are a big project for 5th graders. Students get to pick their science fair project. They figure out what's interesting to them.
I wanted to sing for my science fair project to do something I really love. I'm the one, good time call, phone blowing up. It's going really well. It's really fun to sing to them. It's like just doing what you love and then making it science. Science is fun. We put foam in a volcano with special chemicals, and we made it explode. I love reading books. I'm just excited to come to school every morning. The best thing about school is coming to school and you sit down in your chair and you learn something new every single day.
In 3rd grade, it's a big switch from learning how to read to reading to learn. When you see that all of a sudden click and happen for them, it's really amazing. I have seen students every year look at their finished endangered animal report and say, wow, I did that.
One of the values that underlies our math program is the value of problem solving. So not just learning how to multiply or how to divide, but why it works that way and why numbers work the way they do, so that as our students get older and do more and more complex mathematical manipulations, they actually have the fundamental understanding.
With the help from the Hebrew teachers, I now speak 3 languages, 2 fluently and 1 really well. I speak English, Spanish, and Hebrew, and that's awesome.
I love when they walk in the room and they have something to tell me, or I have something to share with them, and they come in with this energy and this vigor, and they say, Corey, guess what? And it could be that they had a great conversation with their parents last night about something we had talked about in school the day before.
At Rashi, when you're in a classroom, all of the teachers push you, but at the same time make you feel so comfortable so that you can learn from the mistakes that you make. That just makes everybody here love learning so much more.
I think about social justice as an academic endeavor.
The students at the Rashi School know that to be a Jew, to be a leader, is to shape the world as it is, which is suffering with brokenness, into the world as it should be, a world overflowing with goodness and mercy.
I love to inspire the Rashi students, and they inspire me. I never hesitate to ask huge questions, and then it often leads to just extraordinary conversations.
Tamhui really inspires me. I love helping people, and it feels good to do it. And this was the first year I nominated an organization for Tamhui. I nominated FOSSI because they are trying to find a cure to food allergies. Rashi and all my friends and everyone's going to be learning about an organization that affects me and that I chose, and also affects a lot of other Rashi kids.
Last year, our students started bringing in their own staka, their own piggy banks of baggies of change, because they wanted to give not just their poker chips, but also their own staka to the Tamhui organizations.
Every Friday, each grade goes over to Newburgh on the Charles, and they volunteer with elderly that have dementia. Rashi helped me know that I can help others who are less fortunate, and that I can actually make a difference, even though I'm only 13.
They'll actually learn how to create things, to build things, to negotiate, to imagine, to work with their peers, to be part of a team, and ultimately to lead teams. And that's what we're going to need going forward into the future.
For me, I feel like my kids getting an excellent secular education, but at the same time, they're getting a very strong Jewish identity and a great love for Israel.
We want to inspire students to have a relationship with God so that they never feel alone, no matter where they are. We want our students to feel like they're Jewish all the time. When they're an athlete, when they're a scholar, when they're in a synagogue setting. We want our students to feel like being a Jew makes their life better.
There's such great hope for the future because of the Rashi kids as they grow up, and they will become just extraordinary leaders.
And so whether they're in 5th grade, whether they're in middle school, whether they're in a job, 10 or 15, 20 years down the road, they're going to be able to present themselves in a really positive light.
This is my second year doing student government, and that's just been a really great experience for me, kind of learning how to take on a big leadership role, and I feel like it's helped me grow as a student and a leader.
If you learn about history and you learn about what's important in the world, and you learn about bad stuff and you learn about good stuff, when you learn about good things, you'll say, I want to help fix that, or I want to do that. Or when you learn about bad things, you want to say, I hope that never happens again, and I want to make sure that never happens again.